Hi, my name's Chase, I'm from Elemental Elite, and today I just want to show you a few variations on doing a bridge. So to start with, if you haven't done a bridge before, basically this is your standard bridge. So elbows on the ground there like that. Just get yourself in a perfectly straight line so that your feet are on the ground, so your toes are on the ground there, and it's basically a straight line all the way up to your shoulders. So you can just hold yourself there, that's the idea. Basically what you want to do is have your body nice and straight, and what you're trying to do is get all your muscles around the spine to hold on nice and tight and get that spine and support it really tightly all the way through. You don't ever want to do a bridge past sort of fatigue. So once you start to fatigue and your muscles start to shake around a little bit violently and you start to lose form, then you should stop. So the idea is just to keep perfect form. So a few variations on that. If you find that pretty tricky to start with, that first bridge we tried, what you can do is do it from your knees. So what you want to do, just have your knees there like that, same again, and get yourself in that position. So what we don't want to see is sort of bum up in the air like that. Same if your feet are on the ground, you want to be nice and straight. So as soon as your bum comes off the ground, bum comes up into the air like that, then it's time to stop and start again. So reset yourself. So everything has to be nice and straight there like that. Perfectly straight line. Okay, so another variation on that one, we can do a side bridge. So this is a really good one, targets a bit more of the muscles around the side there. So get yourself on the side and in that position there. So ideally, just want to be perfectly straight all the way down there. So again, you can hold that one probably a little bit less time than what you can hold the other one. Make sure you change sides. Okay, so another type of bridge we can do, we'll make that a little bit harder, and what we'll do, we'll actually elevate the feet. So I'll bring this bench in a little bit closer. If you're doing this at home, you can do it on anything really. Box, if you've got a chair or something like that. So we're just going to put our feet up there. So feet go up there, and again we're in that position. So the main difference between this one here, it does put a little bit more stress on the shoulders because you've got a bit more weight coming down there. So these are things that are just going to make it a little bit different for you. Another one you can do, this will be a slightly easier one, is again, up on the bench, but this time we're going this way, and get yourself in a perfectly straight line there. So this is still going to target the same muscles, they're just going to be easier and harder. So once you've done those ones, you can make it a little bit harder again. So another good one, if you've got a couple of medicine balls, or even a couple of sort of soccer balls or something like that, something just to make it a little bit more, basically just going to make it a little bit more unbalanced. Put your hands there like that, and get yourself in that position. So that's just that little bit harder. So we're just holding that. So as well as having the stabilisers on here, there's a bit more stabilisation happening here and in the arms too, so we're trying to stop those balls from rolling around. Okay. If you've got a fitball at home, one thing you can do with the fitball is use it in the bridge as well. So there's a couple of different ways we can do it. To start with, I'm just going to put my feet on there like this. So you can hold yourself in that position there. The other option you can do too is hold yourself up there. So sometimes you might find your shoulders are a little bit sore in one of the positions, so you can just change them around. We're still working that core pretty well there too. To make that a little bit harder, what you can do, walk yourself forward and have yourself with just your feet on the ball there. If you want to make that a little bit harder again, what you can do is lift one foot off the ball and hold that. If you're going to do that, make sure that you change legs and do the same on the other side too. If you want to make that a little bit easier, you can roll yourself back a bit, and you'll find that that's a little bit easier there as well. So again, just make sure that you're perfectly straight, not sagging through the back or anything like that, not holding your bum up in the air, just holding yourself nice and straight like that. Okay, you can do combinations as well, so we can get these balls again. So you can do a combination of the two there, so you can get yourself up on these balls here. Okay, and hold yourself nice and straight like that. This is a really good one because you've got a lot more stabilisation happening. My feet are kind of wanting to wobble around, and then I haven't got such a stable base on my hands either. So this is quite a good one too. Okay, so there's plenty of options there. Another one you can do with the ball, holding yourself up here like this. With your hands, have your hands splayed to the side there, just a little bit easier on your wrists. Get yourself in that position there, and you can actually bridge out that way too. So that's another great option there as well. So as I said, when you're doing these bridges, don't go past fatigue. So you want to get to a sort of level where it's difficult, and then when you start to feel that you're losing form, stop, have a rest, and do it again. Okay, I hope you've learned something. Have a great day. Thanks for watching my video.